You guys. You guys. We have cue cards tonight. We have cue cards.
It's true, they're right here.
Oh my gosh.
That's really cruel. Oh wait, that was a bad joke.
Oh my
No one will get.
Oh, look at that. We're up. We have cue cards tonight, guys. You don't even know. All right, I'm going to post it over here.
So that's there, but I can't enter that until I leave the room. Oh right, and see.
What do you
the thing that
need?
I haven't mastered.
There's something you haven't mastered?
Yes, two things, and one of them is sharing this feed while I'm just consigned to my laptop.
Ah. All right, you heard that, people. Share, share, share. Like a Care Bear.
What?
Like the Care Bear share.
They made a share Care Bear?
No, that's the whole point. It's like the Care Bear power. Why don't you know this stuff? Guys, we have cue cards. You don't even know. Oh, you can make. Trust me, you don't come through
here.
that bad. You are part of the show tonight.
Well, what's the first one though? What
All
are we
right.
starting with? So we know it.
I got you. I got you. Do you need me to tell you?
What do you want? What on that list? Are we starting with Drift?
We can do that.
Everything Hurts is a good first song.
Okay. All right. So far, I'm prepared. Hello, hello. Awesome. Perfect. So far, I'm good to go. I can do that. You'll watch me think really hard, but I can do that.
We are here in Belleville, Illinois. Are we still in Belleville?
Illinois.
Okay, good. Swansea.
Swansea.
We're in Swansea, Illinois. Last week we were coming to you from Pittsburgh. Next week we'll be coming to you from Erie, Pennsylvania. But tonight we're in Belleville, Illinois, Swansea, Illinois, and we're in the bird lair, the underground nest,
I'm still
the recording studio. That doesn't have any gear in it yet, but it could change.
I'm still sharing. Hold on. All right, I gotta share.
How many flashcards are you making? I mean, we do have a.
This is kind of
I know.
hysterical.
We
I
gotta,
wish you guys
you'll
could see
fill it
this.
up.
We're gonna
I
let you
guess we
see
could,
some of this
letters.
stuff. Hey, Eric. Share, 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 because our hands are like, I have to be Kristen-ish tonight and try to do the commenting and the stuff. Oh, and Rob's got a whole other cam in the background, and Kristen's in the background too. Thank you so much for the always sharers. We know you do. We like tell you, but we know you know. All right, let's see.
Oh wait, Carrie, do we call you Care Bear?
Apparently, we shouldn't. That did not sound like that was a thing that she wanted to happen.
Yeah, I know, but that's like encouraging me.
When people go, oh, don't do that.
Please don't do that. I'll poke you again.
Why, yes, thank you. I think I will. All right, post into Instagram, to the gram.
You guys can make some of your own choices if you want.
Can we?
I'm gonna
I
set.
don't have to tell you that. You've been teaching me that for many years. We do what we
want.
want.
All right,
Those people
I'm almost done. All right, Rob left the room. He's abandoned me. Hi, Mommy.
There's actually a reason.
Hi, Mara.
I got to see the mug rug in person. I had forgotten about the mug rug.
I should have put on my socks from Mara.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Is it time?
So I think I'm making sure like my phone doesn't make terrible noises. We're gonna make my phone not make noises. Oh, I'm on. Hi. Don't mind me on my phone. I fixed it. Hopefully I fixed it. Yes. Rob's actually never played it with me,
Wait,
but
did you print out? Oh,
I printed
God.
the ilyAIMY song list and warned that it included covers. It's 7 pages.
I do want to play that What we were just playing.
Yeah. We'll do that. All right.
Okay.
Dad's in the house also. Thank you guys. And again, share. We're doing the whole experimentation of stream from the road. You know, and we're going to have special guests at as many of them as possible. We're starting to discuss with staying with friends in the future. Next week, we're going to be in Chris Eric's house.
With the Honest Mistakes.
The Honest Mistakes.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And he keeps sending me songs that he'd like me to play Ebo on, which is fine. I'm excited about it. I hope he doesn't think I'm going to practice them in advance. We're going to show up at his doorstep, I think, Tuesday, possibly late Tuesday afternoon, or maybe even evening. And then I think all day Wednesday, he's going to be like, so play on this one, and play on this one, and play on this one. I'll be like, oh, my God, why? And then I'll be like, this is awesome. We've got to do that drop D one. Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah, you know, that one.
Is it time?
Yes. You just tell me,
All
and
right,
we do it.
Susan is nominally in charge for as much as anyone is ever in charge of us. And for some unknown reason, we're all really relating to this song right now. Scrolling is the best new word for the feeling, beating words into swords beyond F words and meaning its demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was wrong, a feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth, it's the American way, trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping on my wallet could stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse, no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter, when I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, perhaps I said it could be repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. A terrible sense of the safety within, pull the handle eject, because none of us win, and on days like this, won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. And I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. I'm writing it quick and I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, and I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts.
You're so cute when you have an audience. You're like, there's someone here. There's someone here. There's a little different flair.
Is there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Chris Eric, we're going to be in your house in a week.
I'm very aware that, like, you're over there, but the camera's over there, but you're over there, but the camera's over there. And it's sort of an odd thing of, like, what am I supposed to make eye contact with? And I should have put you all linear, like, shoved you right next to the camera so I could be like, but no. Susan does not believe in linear. So, what's next?
We control the horizontal and the vertical.
Already, okay.
That's the
I should have brought my glasses down.
I got it. If you need help, just ask me. So what I have a picture of this, and at some point I will post it. We gave Susan like authority over the set list tonight. Susan is a former teacher. Susan did not just want like, oh, here's all the songs online or whatever. Well, can I print it? I was like, well, I have one potentially printable database, but it's like everything. It's like every cover we have known at any point in time. She doesn't have a highlighter, but it's close. And every so often she will flash us a list of songs.
Chris, are you saying we might have some live audience in the house? Or are you like 2 kids, the dog? I mean, can we? I mean, I don't know that we have a lot of friends in Erie, but I mean, can we invite some people?
Don't invite people to other people's houses.
Well, no. I'm asking him.
He said as many as 6 people.
Well, but I think he's already got those 6 people covered.
You could.
Yeah. Oh. Well, if you were like, let's invite people. I mean, obviously we could have like 30 people in there. Oh my God, Susan's house is amazing. It's vast, and I have vision. I have vision for what could happen if I had all the energy in the world and happened to be in Illinois to help that happen. Because there's nothing quite like coming to someone else's house and saying, you know what you ought to do that would require
Rob.
an awful lot of effort.
Rob.
I'm going back to Baltimore.
Rob. Chris Eric says they control the people.
Okay.
My house, my way.
That's
your
fine.
house, your
That's
way.
Fine.
Carpet squares. We could have it would if they were kindergartners, it'd be a whole other situation. Dude. Little Dylan.
Worried man with a worried mind. Ain't nothing in front of me, ain't nothing behind. There's a woman on my lap. She's drinking champagne. Got white skin and assassin's eyes. I'm looking up under the sapphire skies. I'm well dressed, waiting on the last train. I'm up on the balance with my head in the noose. Any second now, I know all hell will break loose. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight of my range. I used to care, but things have changed. This city ain't doing me no good. I'm in the wrong town. I should have been in Hollywood. Just for a second there, I thought I saw something new. Gonna take dancing lessons through the jitterbug rag. Ain't no shortcut, man. I'm gonna dress and drag. Only a fool thinks I got anything to prove. A lot of water under the bridge, a lot of other shit too. Any second now, I know I'll go through life. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Walking 40 miles of bad, bad road. If the Bible is right, the world's set to explode. I'm trying to get as far away from myself as I can. Some things are too hot to touch. Well, the human mind can only stand so much. You can't win with a losing hand. Feel like falling in love with the first woman I meet. Put her in the wheelbarrow and take her on down the street. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked and tied, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Hurt easier, just don't show it. You can hurt someone and never even know it. The next 60 seconds will be an eternity. Gonna get low down, gonna get high. All the truth in the world is just one big lie. I'm in love with a woman who don't even appreciate me. Mr. Jinx and Miss Lucy, they jumped in the lake. I ain't here to make that same mistake. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed.
That one I actually can't help you with because I've never known what order the verses are in.
I had it. I was just, oh. Big and a bit.
This is kind of fun, though. Where am I? I can do that. All right. This one is one we both know and is not a problem. I gotta read Robustiano's comment because it cracks me up so much. Susan needs to print the set list on an old school ditto machine. Then you won't care about legibility once the fumes kick in.
A very, very, very visceral memory of grade school that no one past our generation will ever know.
I still have poem. Do you know that the Eve Speaks poem is on ditto? Purple ink ditto.
Mimeograph.
Oh, man.
So if you don't know what is happening to you, we are ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland, here live from Lair in Belleville, Illinois. We do this every Wednesday at 7 p.m. ET. We are 6 p.m. Central, which really screwed with our heads for a little bit, but it's all under control now. If you want to support, paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo at ilyAIMY. You can always throw something in our tip bucket to help us get to our next town, which in this case is St. Louis.
Now we're all going to bond over the smell of purple. If purple has a smell, it's dittos. Chat amongst yourselves about other things that have a smell. For example, red. The smell red. People really have strong opinions about this.
I say, for better or for worse, 2 years since the fields have borne anything but dirt. And how can love stay green when the fields worn to the same? We were worn down as the ground the day the last storm came. I ran for the shelter, you let me down inside. For so close together. After all this time, it wasn't
response for all their roughness. As the world ended above, we made love. A holy carbon dome walls, the grain out the
Wanna kiss me before the Lord decides we're going to say. Whipped and whipped and battered, took the red right off the barn. Didn't even matter, 'cause you held me in your arms. You polished me smooth, took the blush right off of my skin. No use being shy, I was once in your shelter every night.
Your lips felt like forgiveness, and your hands respond for all their roughness. As the world ended above, we made love. Holy carbon dome walls, the grain out the land.
Wanna kiss me before the Lord decides we're going to stay. The dust had settled down, sky went blue above us. We stayed underground, becoming lovers. Took a storm so wild to bury us alive, bury us alive, bring us back to life.
Your lips felt like forgiveness, and your hands respond for all their roughness. The world ended above, we made love. A holy carbon dome walls, the grain out
Hell yeah, wanna kiss me before the Lord decides we're going to say.
we walk on so hard.
We're going to say.
Walk on so hard. Shake it out. Shake that last song. Shake the last note out.
I
Shake it
like
out.
doing that.
like
Don't
it too.
make fun of me.
Oh, you know, I'd never complain about you wiggling. I like this. See, I'm in line with linear, with the harmonies that you're throwing out, which are nice.
Yeah, like you should. It's fine when you sing. You are singing quite a bit, but we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, don't worry. These are directional microphones. For those of you who are interested, these are hypercardioid microphones, which means that their pattern is very extremely tight, which is why I like to come up close to it. But it also means that when Susan's singing,
Right, exactly.
it's fine.
Totally fine.
So she shouldn't get self-conscious about that at all. Okay, good, good. Thank
You have.
Be free.
Be free.
And naked.
No.
Bam.
You could be on that side, but like we're not that kind of show. You pay extra for that kind of show.
the Susie Bird only fans
Oh Lord.
is afoot.
What's up? What's
Hey,
next?
What's next? But what?
Well, I want
Do you want to talk about what's behind us here?
Yeah, we've got like legit paraphernalia. Not paraphernalia. What's the memorabilia?
Two very different things.
Two very different things.
Ignore the fact that this is going to get some.
What are you doing?
see, there's ilyAIMY at the shanty. There's ilyAIMY at
I might be in the
Stag
way.
Inn.
Oh yeah, there's one right behind my head. Hold on. We're gonna do a little close upy that you can see and know what's going on.
What do you want? What do you want, Heather?
At the shanty.
All right. So
You got to talk into the mic still.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Shanty.
there's the shanty. So that's the old school. That's the Fifth Circle posters. And oh my God, I remember that gig. And I remember that Lidico concert series.
Focal point all the way over there.
And we're a near miss this time on Evangeline's. I actually did talk to them. We just could not line the gig up. But Evangeline's in St. Louis that makes the best Bloody Mary I ever had in my life because it's a Creole kind of Bloody Mary, so that has like okra and stuff in it.
And there's Roscoe Bino.
Roscoe was on the phone earlier.
He's tuned in.
Hey, I hope you're there, Roscoe. Let us know if you are.
Irene wants to know if it's a lot extra.
Oh my God.
You want to tell him who the two
Troubadours of
are?
Divine Bliss are a lovely pair from the Louisville area. Real walk the walk, talk the talk, live in the cabin, play the good tunes, great harmony. Love, love, love. They really are just like love on a platter.
Yes.
And
What's this? What's this from?
That's Beth Bombara.
oh,
Beth Bombara.
and then we got Duct Tape Duo Trio, who we met very early in the touring years.
How about the Beagles?
We're at the Solstice.
Oh, that's right. They had like 6 baby beagles. It was just all ears. Nothing but ears.
12.
Was
Yeah,
it?
they had a lot
I
of
only remembered.
Huh.
And then we got
There's My Grateful Dead.
I wonder what band she likes
Nice.
there.
very nice. Yeah. Susan might be a little bit of a Grateful Dead person. It's funny, like, hey, wave to the people.
Show me that list.
Oh yeah. This is so awesome.
Oh, they'll see the songs we're going to play.
Oh, come on. They know this business. Right.
Whiz by it. And there's the big list. You never know what I'm going to do with the big list.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got love for Susie. Yeah. We're happy to be in this house. It's a loving music house.
Yes, it
So
is.
Okay, we'll do the birds later.
all right. And we got a little bit of a
What's up?
Are we back as we're supposed to be?
What was wrong?
We came back a little fuzzier looking than I remembered. I wasn't sure. I think we're okay.
Something just fell off of you.
Yeah. All right, what's
As
next?
long as it's not supposed to be attached permanently, I think you're okay. All right, what's our next?
It's going to be
Let's see. Okay, rockin'. Oh, nice. Okay. Do you need help? I can tell you.
the back seat, baby.
Yeah. I got you for this one. I got you. I do like this game. Like, are you okay, Rob? I know this is...
Fingers crossed.
The minute he's not okay.
Hey, Mark.
Bought a brand new rear view today to help put this behind me. And now it all just fades away and vanishes to a point. The sun goes round like a halo going down, and even faces vanish. Silver glass and tarnish, my memories they fade away. Oh, keep me, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me. Say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me. Say that you love me for mine. It's so sweet how cheap they come with free adhesive, a brand new perspective. I'm amazed at the lives I can buy for under $19.95. The kindest angle and the kindest light points to the backseat where I have been hiding. I'm so sick of smiling. I've been showing her teeth for all the wrong reasons. Oh, keep me. Please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me.
We'll come back to it. Say that you love me for myself. That's right. I have a good answer for this.
I'm gonna go change the string.
I have a perfect answer for this because it's on the list and I saw it, and it might be better because we haven't done it in a really long time.
If you just do it.
So this will work out perfect. Because that way, as you watch me struggle to remember, it'll be good. And I've always got something in the... You gave me my string change song, so that's good. So this, Susie actually got to hear this like when it was new, like when it was made. The first performance we ever really did of it was at a radio station in town, you know? And I don't think I would have been bold enough to do it, but she was like, oh, you should play this. I think it was KOPN. So.
He walked down the street, the god of accidents. So I gave all of my change to the homeless man. A mummy and caution tape down on his luck. Said, man, this is no costume, I am seriously fucked up. What would it take for you to remember me? I am down on my luck, wearing my heart on my sleeve. I am homeless and heartbroken, hungry for so much. And man, this is no costume, I am seriously fucked up. Oregon Allison was going by Jasmine this month. When we met in the bar, said she'd take me to Spain if I want. Like a confused tooth fairy, gifted me one from her store, saying, take this, I don't need it anymore. What would it take for you to remember me? I am falling to pieces, could use a little company. And you can have this heart, or is that part too easy to ignore? Well, take this, I don't need it anymore. Have to scar you, scare you, talk to myself to find a place in your memory reserved for no one else. Make my name more interesting, cultivate an eccentricity that you can't dismiss so easily. Well, here I am again, fighting for your rights, making a fool of myself, 'cause I've decided it's worth the price. For you to say my name, burned in your brain, just like a lunatic yell. I wanna be your favorite crazy story to tell. I wanna be your favorite crazy story to tell.
Thank you. You know what's funny? In my own brain, I've never yet decided definitively whether it's prize or price. Worth the prize or worth the price. Because either one works in context and goes by so quickly that the Z or the C is almost interchangeable.
I like price.
Price, the cost.
Means the cost.
Right.
What you're putting into it.
And it is so funny, like, to have such a thing and be like, yeah, after all these years, haven't, like, made up my mind. Don't have a strong opinion. Just sing whatever word comes out at the time.
That's
Like-
my entire lexicon.
Really?
In life, the universe, and everything.
Oh, hey! Hi, Vicky. I hope you're feeling better. I have not been on the Facebook much because we've been doing, like, lots of, you're in the wrong key, doing lots of promotional stuff. So I've been doing that thing with Facebook where I'm like, oh, I'm here to, like, do my little promotions, and then I need to go away. So I hope things are going better.
It just feels appropriate as a response.
It's true. Right, we will come back to it. There'll be no incomplete songs tonight. No incomplete song. No song left behind.
I have a collection of these songs that reference like home ownership in a really negative way, including this one.
We live to become our own doppelgangers.
Kind of, yeah, like become our own worst enemies, I guess. And it's interesting, like revisiting even the more recent songs, like Everything Hurts, where it's like these songs about the hatred of the idea of finally owning a home. And here I am buying a house last month, and
you're gonna have flowers.
I've got to think about that. I got to think about that.
We're gonna get you.
Well, no one thinks you're a good find. My friends think that you're from hell. But I can't say you're a bad find. Though you're probably from hell. And we all think you're crazy. Yeah, you love to tell me so. I can't say that's a bad thing. My friends think I'm crazy too. I hear you had a hard day. You give all you got to give. Not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing. Well, I hear that you're too young, but I know it's also sad. Well, I act too young, no attention span, and I can't sit still and can't behave. Well, I'm angsty and I'm frightened. I give all I got to give. I gave all I got to them. I'm supposed to live. My dad scared that out of me. And I hear you had a hard day. Not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Get a nice house with a nice yard and a nice fence, they say. Well, good job. Well, good try. Well, good dog. No, not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Special thanks to Steve Wilson for putting us up for the last couple of days and requesting that song in a little pizza shop in Nashville, Indiana last night.
It is.
Indiana's kind of stunning.
We were talking
like
about
I feel
the smells are. It's farm, but not like bad farm. Like there's a sweetness on it. It's grass, but something else. I don't know if it's when they cut, a particular crop or what. But yeah, we were definitely noticing that. Oh yeah, Brown County, the Leafers go. Yep, all the cool kids in Brown County. He. Yeah, that's also where John Cougar Mellencamp's from.
You want to try this again?
Yes, I believe in you. Hey, take a moment. Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Well, I'm too chill to play this song.
Oh, that's never true.
Bought a brand new rear view today to help with this behind me. And now it all just fades away and vanishes to a point. The sun goes round like a halo going down and even faces vanish. silver glass and tarnish. My memories, they fade away. Oh, keep me, please never abandon me. Say that you love me, say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me, say that you love me for mine. It's so sweet how cheap they come with free adhesive, a brand new perspective. I'm amazed at the lives I can buy for under $19.95. The kindest angle and the kindest light points to the backseat where I have been hiding. And I'm so sick of smiling, and I've been showing my teeth for all the wrong reasons. Oh, keep me, oh, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me, say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me, oh, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me, say that you love me for mine. Body always lies, we use our hands. Crossing lines, they are miscreant, to say the least. What you say is what you are, in the moment and in the now. Don't write it down, and don't lie back. I want you eye to eye, to eye, to eye, eye to eye, eye to eye, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sharpen some things is to break them. You can grind and grind and grind and grind and never reach the point. The glass mat asphalt with a vengeance. Now look at me. I'm the owner of 1,000 bloody points of view, and I just keep smiling. Oh, keep me, oh, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me, say that you love me for mine. Oh, keep me, oh, please never abandon me. Oh, say that you love me, say that you love me for myself.
White Rose Take Two. So yes, if Kristen's kicking around, I can throw the links for this. If you've never heard our sort of sister band for a long time, White Rose Confession was this band that we just really connected with the guys in the band. Really loved that song. And did we know about it before we heard them play it live for the first time? We were like at the festival, like, wait. And they start into it. And imagine it like full turned into the rock drive, you know, sung probably in more the key I could sing it in than Rob. But with like, right, and big and nuts. And like, we were floored. And then whenever we play that song in their area, people are now like, oh, it's cool you cover that White Rose Confession song. It's like, that was us. Oh my goodness! So Kristen will get that. Kristen will throw that in the comments
what was
at
I
some
say,
point.
Though? That was just one of those songs. That was one of those songs where before I'd finished it, I would send Susan these like kitchen table recordings of them to say, am I going totally there? Is this going okay? That seems right. Brandon's place. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. I can do that for sure. Actually, I was thinking a lot about this song recently. So one, I'm going to be doing some shows with Earhart, that lute band, and they did ask me to bring in a few more songs of mine because we'll have a couple of really long sets to do together where I'm going to have to sing a lot of their songs. And so this was one that I thought was a very natural, obvious one to bring to them because it sounds so traditional. And one of the things I was saying to them, and I did this last night because I was in a restaurant where I wasn't sure how I felt about it. So one of the interesting things about this song is that when I wrote it, the line, the woman is a whore, but the man, he goes free. I, for years, swallowed the word whore. I had written it, and I still was afraid of it. It felt so shameful. It felt so taboo. And it's funny because over the years, I've become much, much, much more, nope, this is the word, and here it is. Because that's the point. It's like this thing that gets hurled at women. Almost every woman of every age, you know. My 11-year-old daughter at one point in time was called a whore. So it is this thing we throw at women. But in audiences where I'm not quite comfortable with the sensitivity of the word and the age of the people, the word I change it to is wrong. The woman is wrong, but the man, he goes free, which is still equivalent. But it's that interesting, you know, way you settle into or shift the words of your own songs over time. But yeah, the word whore always was really an uncomfortable one for me, and in the last few years, I have no problem with it whatsoever. I don't know that I'd ever, like, reclaim the word. You know, but it wouldn't be like, you know how you'd be like, what up, bitch? Be like, what up, hoe? You know, it's like, no, I can't. It just,
You were okay with the hoe, but when you get the R in, it's gone.
I'm not good. I'm not good with it. I'm not good with it. It seems weird. Right. And then it fits the point in the song of this thing we hurl. We get to hurl this at her, and her story doesn't matter, and that's what you are.
And if you reclaimed it, it wouldn't fit in the song.
Right. I was trying to explain to somebody, is that Queen Latifah thing. Like, I don't have any problem with the word bitch, but let one man call me a bitch. You know? My friend, yeah, Rob could probably do it. You might be the one man.
I looked into her cold, hard eyes, and I was like, bitch.
Anyway, Rob might be able to get away with it because he's basically a shade off of a girl anyway. Kind of. It's the hair. Anyway, there's your lesson in language. Please don't leave.
No, we just ticked up one person, so I think we're okay.
So you all know this by now, but yeah, this is someone once asked me if the song was autobiographical, considering that the narrator dies. No.
To a hole in the cold, cold ground on a great, great day. Into a hole, down, down, soft place for us to lay. I buried us in a secret place, none will go. Bluebells in the field, the only wreath we'll ever know. No churchyard will ever hold our sad, sad sin. No coin of copper, silver, gold to buy our way in. No stone to mark the bitter place where we lie. And no stone but my heart, no one's tears but mine. Can you hear judgment in the trees, how they say I will never rest in peace? They will say lies I can never untell. See, the only hymns sang the helper from silent little bells, silent little bells. A man in the worst of ways loved me once, loved me, but he left me with his son. But the sun, he did not rise when it was his time. I begged my love to bury our son, he said it was none of mine. Judged me hard for what it did not see. The woman is a whore, but the man goes free. So tell me now for all my pain, can it be a sin for a woman done wrong to do the man done it to that man right? And can you hear judgment in the trees? How they say never rest in peace. They'll say lies I can never untell. See, the only hymns sang of him from silent little bells, silent little bells. I took my love to an old place on the edge of town. I told him he could take and lay me down. I let him kiss me deep on the edge of a well. I took my lover in my arms, took us both to hell. Into a hole in the cold, cold ground on a great, great day. Into a hole down, down, soft place for us to lay. I buried us in a secret place, none will sing. Bluebells in the field, bluebells in the field, bluebells in the I don't want to live.
Willard is the one who does the harmonics in the Earhart version. He has to. Anyway.
I don't know why you're telling me that.
I wanted to tell you fun things. Like, I don't know. I like the idea. A friend of mine has a theory about the future of music, and that you will have like a biometric thing on your arm, and based on whether you need to be like hyped up or calmed down or whatever, you can hear your favorite song but played to you in the style that you need it played to you at that moment. So if you needed Silent Little Bells as like a metal song, it would be played to you as a metal song. If you needed it played as like a super ballad, it would be played as a super ballad. That all these various versions will exist. I'm kind of fascinated by that idea of them existing as this.
Here I'm looking at her face, trying to read whether or not she needs the metal version of Silent Little Bells.
It would be so easy.
What's next?
What's next is a song that I first read the lyrics to before it even had a title.
Before it even, you read the lyrics before you even read a title.
I'm excited.
We were deep into the journal.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I can help. Oh, sweet.
As a matter of fact, in some circles, I've taken.
Susie is taking credit for the naming of this next song.
Susan is saying she sent me 3 ideas for the naming of this song, and one of them was the right title, which is Drift. It was winter back when it snowed ever.
It will snow again. We had the first like over 90 day today, and he's like in his feelings.
I'm in my feelings.
Could be in that pool.
Could be in that pool.
For a minute, that was bum 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 bum.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get too into that, or you'll never be able to do it right again.
Well, this is always the trick of going along with our different versions of the band, right? Like, I totally expected the cello to come in there. Don't fear for me, but I'll get this no with a cure or with a blow to end it all. This steed is trusted by me, but I never learned to navigate such a drift, but blindness, it is bliss. And my love, please don't forget I'm a creature of such willful ignorance. Please don't kick, please don't fight, please don't leave my sight. Well, hush, don't run from me. Well, I know what you've been honing. It takes skill to be alone on Christmas Eve. And whoa, oh my wreath, poisonous and wild, not crazy, one bitter child. We've been raised on pain, and though it's draining, I think you might be worth the games you play. Please don't kick, please don't fight, and please don't leave my side. It's sensuous and sly, you deem me worth a night. The hair and skin and fingers and the pain, the grin, the cramp, and then freezing dawn, I couldn't save you. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. Please don't kick, and please don't fight, and please don't leave my side. No, no, no. Well, please don't fear for me, but I'll get there snow or no, with a kiss or wish, or with your wish to end it all. This deed goes untrusted by me. Well, I never learned to navigate such a drift, but blindness, it is bliss. And my love, please don't forget I'm a creature of such a willful ignorance. It's sensuous and sly, you lured me into the light. Reddened eyes and hidden skin, a fleeting glance and fight. Then the freezing dawn, I couldn't save you. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again. I don't know that I could turn the key again.
It's overt.
Blatantly sexual.
Freaking overt.
Yeah, I guess so.
Turn
the key.
Yeah, I like Drift. I like
All
Drift
up
a
in
lot.
ya. Excuse me.
Dude.
Well, you know.
Hello there, folks. Kristen, by the way, says whoops.
Oh, hey,
For not coming
my
in.
love. Man, many years ago, one of our very first experiments of webcasting a show on the road was here in Illinois. We were in Edwardsville, Illinois. We were at the Stagger Inn again, and we were webcasting.
I don't remember this.
And my wife to be, Kristen, my girlfriend, tuned in to catch us for the first time. We'd been on the road and she missed me and it was lovely. And that was the moment when the zebra girl
We were
chose to
streaming
get all
that
up
show?
on me. Yep.
I remember the zebra girl, but I do not remember the
we
show.
were streaming poorly. But this is back when I had a camera that had its own hotspot. And so Kristen was tuned in, and that was when the zebra
Ustream,
girl
God,
leapt up onto the stage and got the grind on. And that was a hard night at the Stagger Inn again in
There's a
in
sentence.
Edwardsville,
This
Illinois.
tour has been full of sentences we have never said before.
Like what?
What was the thing about the chupacabra?
Yeah, there was a lot of sex in the bathrooms. Not that we were having, but it was awkward to get to the urinal because there was the thrusting. And
Hi, Roscoe, by the way.
repetitive
Welcome to the
flushing. But yeah, there was the booty cabra.
Booty cabra.
Yeah, booty cabra. Which
None of this is going to make sense to
we
anybody.
visited the booty cabra
We
as
did not
we were.
visit. We passed the booty cabra.
We passed the booty cabra as we were going to the fantabulous Turkey Run Park in Indiana. That was a stunning place, but I'm not quite sure why I decided that the booty cabra must live at the boot place.
Because it was on the sign. We couldn't tell what kind of animal it was.
Oh,
and the
right.
sign
There was
a
just
sign
sort of a
for
monster
boots.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It was like apparently the boot wolf.
Secretly, this is the explanation you need for Rob's and my relationship. He makes stuff up, and then I remember all the infrastructure around the stuff he made up.
Yep, actually, that's about right. What other sentences came up this?
There was an entire universe created out of the cat spaceship.
Oh my God! So, I'm not a child person.
You like a certain type of
I
child.
like a certain type of child.
You are a certain type
But
of child.
I must admit, I spent an hour and a half in the backseat of a truck driving to Turkey Run with a child who was spinning this tale of the yellow poop ship and the cat that flew it. And sometimes the cat could teleport, but the cat would teleport back and after eating dead fish so that it could poop more in the spaceship. Because it was a poop spaceship, it was also powered by poop.
By this, it's losing its amusing aspect.
It was kind of amazing.
There was an entire universe built. Like, had this been written as a young adult series, it would have been impressive.
It had an entire interior logic to
Right.
it, and I feel like I need to write it down before it's gone
Right.
entirely from my mind. But there was also this moment where you're like, you're driving down the highway in this big truck, and boop, because we're just tossing the cat and the poop spaceship around inside the truck.
Is there another song in
I
our
hope so,
future?
yeah.
I enjoyed this game where I don't have to
you
think
could have
about the
jumped in there.
songs.
You don't know the Heather trick of being like, and so the next
Right.
song is.
You're basically the cane that pulls this off. The one on the bottom? Cool. Sweet. Yes. And important to note, this came to me via Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I actually had never heard the Joni version. The version I had heard was Eva Cassidy.
All those guys are good.
Yeah. So Eva Cassidy's version of this for a long time was the one. If you grow up in the Maryland area, Eva Cassidy's, a legend among all folkies, but in our era, she was from there, and just an ethereal voice. So I in a way split the difference between her, CSN, and Joni when I'm doing this.
Came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Tell me, where are you going?" This he told me. Said, "I'm going down to ask as far. Gonna join in a rock and roll band. Gotta get back to the land and set my soul free. We are stardust, golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. Can I walk beside you? I've come here to lose the smoke and feel myself a cork. And something turning round and round. And maybe it's the time of the year. Oh, and maybe it's the time of the man. And I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. And I dreamed I saw a bomb of death flames shining to the sky, turning into the fires above our nation. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stardust, golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Playing that.
It's hard to play quiet.
You know what? Hey, thanks, Vicky. Right, and so I sort of like, it's nice because there's not a lot to Woodstock. Woodstock really is, you know, you've got really like a 2-chord kind of verse, and so it's like, let's dig into that. Let's like stay in that grind. I like it. Oh yeah, thanks, Roscoe. Alright. He liked it. He said, oh yeah, wow. Alright.
Didn't mean, oh yeah, wah.
Alright, let me see. Ooh, wait a minute. I can almost read that. Give me 2 seconds. Turn it all the way toward me. That one, the 4-letter one. Yes. I wanted to do that the other night and we didn't get to it.
What was it?
This was actually on my list for our show we did the other night. I really wanted to.
That's very good of you, Susan.
The fun thing about this song is I was the one that made Rob bring this song back. I enlisted assistance from other fans who were like, "No, man, this song." But when I joined the band, I was given, just old recordings, demos, things. It's funny to listen to how much even my own voice has changed. Like, I don't think of myself as sounding that different. And then I went back and listened to an old recording of us, and I was like, whoa. I sound like a little kid. To me, anyway. And Rob sounded like Metallica. Yo, he was definitely had his Metallica moments in the early.
I think his voice has really evolved.
Yeah, and we should all grow into our voices, right? We should
That's
all
the
grow
way
into our
James
voices.
holds his.
But this song stuck out to me. There were a couple. There's still a few in the list that I really want to do at some point. Yeah. And there've always been like a couple that just they get brought back out from the depths. Oh my God, Robert.
Sorry.
Serious song. Gentle, beautiful.
Are you going to New York with your guitar? Or are you going off alone? And are you meeting someone? Will you think of me when you get there? Do you think of me at all these days? This train will take you farther than I dare go. Just outside my head. It's 600 miles up there, it's a long drive by anyone's standards, and I cannot guarantee too many visits, and I cannot guarantee too many letters. This station has 1,000 tracks, and we are separate paths now. I know that I am hard to love. I know that I ask for far too much. But we get what we ask for sometimes, and sometimes we miss the mark. We miss the mark. I travel all over with my guitar, but I remain just a bit alone. Sometimes I meet someone I think of no one some days, but sometimes someone's just enough to sweetly fill my time. Sometimes even a dream's not enough. Sometimes even a dream is too late. I miss the mark. I miss the mark. I had a match, and she had a lighter. I had a flame, but she had her fire. And I was bright, but she was so much brighter. I was high, but she was the sky. Oh, baby, and I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. And I don't know much about Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, I'm never sure what all that shit's about. I say I want you and you don't believe me. You say you love me, well, I've got my doubts. Oh, baby, and I was bound for Mexico. Oh, baby, I was bound to let you go. had a match, you had a lighter. I had a flame, but you had your fire. And I was bright, but you were so much brighter. I was high, but you were the sky. Oh, baby, and I was bound for Mexico. And so, baby, I was bound to let you go. Oh, Susie needed space to dance.
The show just like extended into a whole other room.
I was saying, I really
actually
like
wasn't
the
that
verb
booming.
coming back
It
at
wasn't
me.
that
yeah,
loud,
it's really
though.
lovely.
Yeah, for real though. Oh,
Do you want to show them the birds?
we can have a little have a seat and we'll give you a little tour. We'll meet the creatures. Are the socks rocking? The socks are indeed rocking.
Hear you, but I'm not going to turn on the mic on that phone.
Right.
You go ahead and narrate.
All right. So let's talk birds. We're gonna. Yeah. So why we know Susie is that in the early days, here Rob's gonna take a little journey while we chat. In the early days, I appreciate that you remember because man, that the dates have gone fuzzy. So in 2004, to be exact, we came into town to play a festival, and as often is the case, we brought the weather. The weather came to the festival, and our very stage wanted to leave. That wasn't that one? All right, the first one. Summer Solstice Singer-Songwriter Festival. Okay. And we were on the streets of Belleville. We met and like hit it off. I remember that it was sort of an instant kind of connection thing. And I always feel like these people, you know, these were the early days where we didn't know people and we sort of figured we would meet. All right, we have met. We're up at the birds. So the bird you're looking at right now is Karma. Karma is an African gray. Karma's very smart. And Karma has a sense of humor. The story actually that pops into my head when I think of Karma is there was once we went through town and I had a little bit of a cold. And Karma is an excellent mimic. Karma learned to mimic the cat, the sound of the refrigerator door, the microwave, you name it. And at one point in time, there was a sneeze, and Rob said, "Bless you," and I said, "I didn't sneeze." Karma had already picked that up. So that was pretty fun. Karma bird. Karma parrot. So yeah, that's our fluffy African gray. How old is Karma now?
Karma's 25.
Karma is 25. And African grays live a long time. So Karma will be kicking around another 30 years. And that's Fiki. Rafiki. Velociraptor for short. I love it. Yeah, she's got a mean streak, but is a sweetheart. All right, and she is a conure, red-throated conure. See, I remember the bird knowledge better than I remember, like, the early days of the travel.
You were young.
Baby Heather. Yeah. So that's Vicky.
Oh,
Vicky bird. I guess what's maybe more interesting is what do you remember about us? I think that's really like we were different, whole different people then.
Yeah, but still so fiercely passionate about your music and talented.
Fiercely passionate about our music and talented.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And, oh my goodness gracious, it was just so much fun. So much fun. And you guys stayed at the campgrounds that first year.
Right, and that's I think how that all came up. We had stayed at the campgrounds, and right, thank you. Now it's coming back to me. Illinois is overflowing.
Granite City.
Originates because of that trip. That's why the weather thing was in my head. So we stayed in Granite City, and that's the Illinois is overflowing trip. That's the 6 inches of rain in that morning, everything soaked, and the next stop was Indianapolis.
Ripped the faces off of everybody at ground floor doing locomotive breath.
Oh, yeah.
I ripped the faces off of everyone at the ground floor doing locomotive breath. That's right. Something's just got to be said into a mic. Ripped face off.
People were going, who is that?
All right, where are we go?
I don't know. It's not my show.
Did you like the bird show?
I did like the
Was
bird
the bird show
show.
nice?
It was a good bird show.
So Fiki was like, I hate you. I'm going to attack the camera.
Oh, really? I
Karma,
missed that a
however,
bit.
well, yeah, no, she was just like, "Roar." Karma, however, quieted right down. She was listening to your voice. And was like, she was doing a little clicky thing, like to say hello, hello.
Hello.
I'm interested in this sound.
All right. Yeah, it's not my show. I'm just playing it. I do like this game. And thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Since Kristen's not here and I'm being bad about it, you know the tip link. The tip link is up here.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we're ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland. We're webcasting live here from Belleville, Illinois. Our friend Susie Bird's house, Swansea, Illinois.
Even the maps weren't sure. They said both.
Your zip code didn't change, right? Yeah, yeah. That's much like us in Catonsville and Baltimore. And if you do want to help us get on down the road, paypal.me/ilyAIMY, Venmo at ilyAIMY. Anything you put in there is always most welcome. Heather, what were you going to say? Sorry?
That pretty much if you tip us right now, I can just about be assured that it's in the gas tank. So
Yeah, we're next up we're going to St. Louis, Missouri. Then we come back for a house concert, Belleville, Illinois, which if you are local and you want to come to that house concert, actually we do have some slots open.
that reminds me, because two people, there was an illness now that are not gonna, the crew that was supposed to be traveling, the two that I
Okay.
gotta
well,
remember.
okay,
You just
we
popped that into
bug
my
them.
head.
And then we're going on out to Columbia, Missouri. And then we head out west, southwest to Oklahoma.
Yeah, we do a little visit.
Visit our friend Grover. And then turn around and race back to visit the Honest Mistakes in Erie, Pennsylvania, and then we get to be home late next week.
I get home just in time for middle stepson's graduation, so it'd be like that. And then we're gonna be back out in August. We do have a little jaunt up to New England, like a 1-weekend jaunt at the end of July, Massachusetts-ish. Yep, back in August. Whoa, no,
Not
we
gonna
won't
be
make
back
it.
here,
We won't make
no.
it all the way to St. Louis.
We're going to Indiana.
Probably as far as Indiana, because the time crunch is, the time crunch is tighter. Well, it's mostly they're making good. They're making good on it. We're spending too much time on like not a thing, but I do want to thank them. So we had a canceled gig because of the tour that wasn't, with pandemic. So it should have been there at this place called Hard Truth, which is this gorgeous distillery built into the woods, like full Brown County 1,000 times. When I got back in touch with them to try to rebook gigs, they didn't just replace it with one gig. They replaced it with 7. 3 this run, 4 the next one. And so that really was, I mean, I'm still beside myself because they're good gigs. So, all right, we on it.
This is a song that we played last night as suddenly the floor, the skies opened and downpoured upon the venue that we were in, and we suddenly had my favorite of all things, which is a moist, trapped audience. Right up until the waitress pulled Heather aside and was like, "So we get some flooding here," and I'm totally unaware. I'm just
her.
jamming the song along. I'm just playing, and Heather is still shaking. She goes over to the waitress and I'm like, huh. And grabs the monitor and pulls it up off the floor and puts it up on a bench, and grabs the mixer and pulls it up off the floor and puts it up on a bench.
It's like let's cover our bases. I was afraid of the gear. I'm like, oh, if the gear goes, have a problem. You would be bad.
Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. It's all what a kiss can mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Pull me out of line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. What you get for looking out of place and seeming, well, hell, I'm so excited before dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about to leave. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know now, well, love what one can mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the pilot has apologies. I can't hear for the racing of my heart. There's me on the plane for sinking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Who could blame me now as the night exploded around? It's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Day is coming once again and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years what they think. Fingers claw up on the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got too much on my mind and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Whoa. Oh, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Oh, hey, hey, I hate to be late. I know I need to leave, 'cause something caught me by the conscience. Instead of falling out here where I'm going, yeah. And Christmas won't find Texas and back home I hear it snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Bringing beast to steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If I seem like something other than I am, won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? These trains ain't night planes, they won't let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. Yeah, kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting slow and sweet. Well, I won't bitch about delays.
Oh, we gotta talk about some stuff. We gotta talk about some stuff. How do you all either live, have lived, or have family in Brown County? Like, how is it like that? So Eric James Danowski says, Nashville, Indiana isn't too far from Cincinnati, Ohio. I should be able to make it to one of those. Joanna's dad lives in Columbus, Indiana. So here's why we even know about that area existing at all. So, not even for that reason. Right. We know about it because we stopped in through town because it was about equidistant between Louisville and Indianapolis. And we kind of went between them, and there was an open mic in town at a place called the Columbus Bar. And we went over. Yes. And we went to the Columbus Bar for the open mic, and there was a girl walking around with these single... Everybody had great tattoos, but this one girl in particular, I was like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. Cardinal. She had a cardinal on her foot that was like a photorealistic cardinal. And I'm like, man, I've been really talking about a tattoo, where's the shop? And she said, it's within walking distance of here. And so next time we were coming through was in April, and I didn't know who her artist was. And so I had to kind of look through the pictures on the website and narrow it down, and I figured out which guy it was and, set up an appointment or whatever and came in. And the tattoo that's on my stomach is that guy, and then I went back and got the ones that are on my arm. So Columbus, Indiana is where the tattoo artist is who's done all my work. And so that's why we know about the town. And he and I went on to date for a really long time. So I've been in and out of Columbus, Indiana, and Brown County for years. So it's so wild. It's like, how is this a nexus? Because it's a nexus. It's weird. But yeah, Hard Truth would be the one to come to, because that the big on the hill gorgeousness of that. That's so wild. I know, right? And then we've got the Scotland and the UK of it all in here, and Canada.
And Canada.
All right. Yes. Oh, I got it. That's all right. We're doing great, and I bet you we got some stuff that will make sense that we can throw in the mix. All right, so that's good. This is a fun game. Because you also haven't picked anything that was so far out of like our memories.
I feel bad that most of them I have lost something here and there, but you're right. You guys fill it in. It's just fine. It would be nice if you could fill it in into the microphone in my voice, but I'll do it. That's okay.
Hey, Greg Klima.
I remember all what was around it when I wrote it, and sometimes that's pretty damn distracting.
Yeah, my other only way I knew Indiana was when I was a little kid. I had obviously seen Hoosiers, the movie Hoosiers. So.
To the ribbons in my hair look far too girlish for the gray. Till we put our hearts away, who says it's time? I'd rather not look foolish. Maybe I'm too old to do this. But we don't get to choose our prime. Yours might not be mine. 'Cause if we come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, do we not get to dance for as long as we can? If not for as long as we not for as long as we want. Oh, couldn't water any faster, had to weather every mile. Couldn't gather all the treasure in a day. But all they see is the time, gaining like an enemy. I try not to agree. 'Cause if we come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, do we dance for as long as we can, not for as long as we want, not for as long as we want. Oh, lines on my words, like the lines on the page. Can I trade the heartbreak for the song it brings? So I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna say, yeah, 'cause we all come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, and it is there we will dance for as long as we can, if not for as long as we want, not for as long as we want, if not for as long as we want.
And Joey's there.
Yeah, Joey's been like the fills on that song. Like Joey's the youngest member of the band, and yet he's playing it like,
twang.
I have no day but today.
Spin. Catch. Oh, yeah, I'm getting old too. Oh, my God. I feel my age. So good. So good.
Joey's a good little muppet. Yeah. Oh, people dig it. My cousin, we got Aunt Vicky. My Aunt Vicky says one of my favorites. I really appreciate that. My mom's in the comments. Roscoe Bino says yes. Jack Arnold is clapping. Roscoe says, so the stomach tat we are supposed to imagine. I can
see it.
Let's see if I
He
can.
wants to bring that out.
Let's see if we can do this. All right, so. Right, you're gonna do yours. We can do the tattoo show. Well, it's not my show, that's for sure. Right, but I mean, like we can show them off.
Okay, here, right here.
All right, so the first one, the one that brought me. Where am I going?
Right here.
I thought I was going to like a camera or something.
Yeah, that camera.
Okay, this one.
Yeah,
This is weird. As I like flash the audience.
I thought that's what your objective was.
All right, so I don't know if you can actually see it.
Well, I mean, did you think you could get it closer to that other one?
I thought your phone.
Oh, it's already shut down.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's a. You can shut the phone down.
Yes.
What do you call it? It's a Triskelion.
Triskelion.
The maid, the babe, and the hag.
The maid, the babe, and the hag.
And then the other one that he did for me are these, which most people have seen.
Most people have seen these. The lock and the key. Yeah.
But yeah, I actually asked him if he had like, when his books would be open. He said they might never be open again. Because it's fascinating. He was saying he can tattoo 22 people a month and have 8 days off, like normal people who work 5 days a week.
Well, he said he could tattoo 22 days a week. I don't think he could get 22 people.
Well, he was saying the most he could do would be if he took another person every day, but, kind of thing. But so anyway. So yeah. Ooh, it's at the top there. And I know there's
I like how you're writing it in different parts of the
there's at
papers and
least-
things like that. Yeah, you're sneaking them.
There's at least another 2 on there. 3 on there that I know. So I'm also seeing that too.
Yes. Well, maybe you'd rather do.
Oh, there's no rather. There's no rather. This isn't my show. Right. Okay. Great. There's no rather.
Let's do
You tell me
this next.
the what now?
What she was just like this.
Right.
There's
Okay.
this on
Yeah.
there.
So where are you
Same
going
shape.
now? Got
Savannah up to the Carolinas. The rhythm of the pines reminding me the finest things are moving. Finest things are moving quick. And out of Richmond, strings and things and fingers fast. Unload, break down, and then repack. Rinse, spit, repeat, get paid, come back. The finest things are moving. We get finer by the hour. Yeah, the finest things are moving. We get finer by the mile. Home for 7 years, 2 cats in a yard. Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi, the neighbors' kids said hi every morning. This time they say they're moving. I can't wait until they're moving. Next up on the road, it's Washington, D.C. One big monument to status quo and cash and greed. The roads aren't just a symptom of the overall disease. We give that town a wide, wide berth. The traffic and the companies, we keep on moving. God knows that they ain't moving. No snow, no gloom of night can keep us from our task. No hell, high water, rising tide can still our restless hands at last. The river crushed the mountain, but our voices never tire. Our body's movement is the finest thing. Our music is a fire. I'm so excited to play on Saturday because Rowan's flying in. the thing.
I'm looking for something.
Coming in from Los Angeles. No, from Baltimore. Actually, from Dulles.
Oh, really? From Dulles?
I think so. No. BWI is so much easier, but I guess he's all like DC based.
I was gonna say he's somewhere else.
What was I going to say? I'm really excited. Well, we're going to have to play Review again on Saturday because each song has almost like there's the perfect mode of it, and there's something where the song locks for the first time with a particular formation. And Rearview, I think, locked for the first time when Rowan added his harmony. And so I'm excited about that. Jeez.
And I was giving you lyrics from the audience. That didn't sound good. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, people, I'm looking for stuff. I'm looking for things. Okay. Okay, that we can do. You with me? You need to start? Yeah, good.
I come to you, humble and willing, brave, stepping over the bones of my brethren. I wouldn't come here if I wasn't desperate, but I am too small, and I cannot lift this. Once a man like can hold all I love, each moment sinking into the mud. And I would do everything in my power, but I am too small, and so is the hour. And will I never be great if I refuse to be cruel? And will I always be afraid? Will I always need an oracle? You said they were great, and they were not lying. But why is this greatness so terrifying? Great and terrible, always in pairs. Come to an oracle, trembling instead. Will I never be great if I refuse to be cruel? And will I always be afraid? Will I always need an oracle? I do not steal like the rats in the rose bushes.
Do not steal like the rats in the rose bushes.
I do not
kill like the owls in the
forest.
I will not lie like the leaders of fortresses. I will not die like the kind and the powerless. I do not steal like the rats in the rose bushes. I do not kill like the owl in the I like the
kind of love I will last. I will last. I said I'll never be still. If I refuse to lie. So I'll always be little. I will always be little. I'd rather be little than ever be an oracle.
It's fun to play. It's still just so much fun to play. I love coming to that.
Yeah, I knew that. I was like, how has this not come up yet? It's got to be in there.
And tell your mom I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of moms, Mom, I know that you are usually tuned in, but you're usually pretty quiet on the stream and you don't type in there. But I hope that you're doing okay. I know that you watch on your fancy television, and I hope your cat is sitting on you in a slightly but not quite uncomfortable fashion, begging for ice cream cake.
Ice cream.
Wow.
Well, I hear the ice cream cake was too small, so probably you've got no ice cream cake left for the cat, but that's okay.
I was just trying to find you something.
To say.
No. More like I'm trying to find like the things and the stuff. She texted that she's tuned in. All right. All the moms are tuned in.
The sun is snaking its shining self up over these trees, beam by beam. Its light's reaching me. It's an unwelcome spy. Half open, I watch as the clock creep. Watch a shadow sleep alongside me again. It's like a long lost lover rediscovering. It's a twitch, it's a groan, my body's displeased. I've been awake for far too long. It's sending me complaints up and down my spine. I send a message back down the line. You know this is no fault of mine. No fault of mine. It's 3 long months of travel and dust. It's bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hot in Kansas from my gaze. The sheets are like sand, yeah, they slip but they stick. I've been screaming like a dream again. I sat by the river, I lay my eyes on another. No longer a stranger, but not quite a lover. I was held dear, but now you're holding me back. You're under my skin and I am loving it. I was held down, but now you're holding me up, dear. Take what you can carry, I surrender it. It's 3 long months of travel and dust, bringing you home to me. I'm waiting at the gate with the sun in my way. It's hot in Kansas from my gaze. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a siren, I'm changing my draw. I'm gonna hold your gaze. The heat from the sleep keeps me asleep. I hear the dust bowl, it's burning. I hear it's turning to glass. To hell on earth there. It sucks the breath from your breast here. I got a shelter erected, you know. I got green grass underfoot. After all these miles and all these words, I'm set to slake your thirst. I promise thunder on the arrival. Lightning will strike twice, dear. Maybe 3 times, lady, if you are very good. I promise to crack the sky. I promise to stand so high. I promise to make the ride worthwhile. You gotta love what you got and love what you get. Nothing for leaving again. I'm standing at the gate. I'm gonna let you in. I just wanna hold your gaze until you leave again. I've been training like a boxer, get my mouth into shape. I'm shaping up as a siren, I'm changing my draw. I love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah. Love what you got and I love what you give. I'm gonna hold your gaze, yeah. I love what you got and I love what you give. I think I just need to rewrite that middle part.
I can start. I can do it if you need it.
You might need
I can do it.
You might need to whisper it sultrily to
I can
me.
do it for you. The
Yeah,
heat of the street keeps me
I-
from the heat of the street keeps me
The
from
heat of the
sleeping.
street keeps me asleep. I hear the dust
Bowl is burning, your hair is turning to glass. I hear it's
hell
on earth there.
It
Sucks from breath from your breast here. I got
shelter erected, you know. I got green grass underfoot. After all these words and all these words, I'm set to slake your thirst. I promise thunder on the arrival.
I promise lightning will strike twice, dear. Maybe 3 times, lady, if you are very good. I promise to crack the sky. I promise to stand so high. I promise to make the ride worthwhile. The rats all mutter in the gutter, and the sewer in the rush, and the rat race home.
As a beast of burden, I can carry your weight.
Yeah. It's all the early stuff where it was like, if you can sing this, you get to join the band.
Yeah, and now I feel like I can't keep up with myself anymore. It's no good.
Thank you. And yeah. So Irene was saying she liked the way the vocals are synced to kind of even the pacey bits. And it's funny, like when you spend as much time together as we do, even as these songs have changed, there's certain consonants and certain like intakes of breath where I'm like, all right, I know you're gonna hold this note longer than usual, because there are things tonight that you've done differently than you've done any other night, and I'm like, okay, I know what you're about to do. It's just you spend just an obscene amount of time together, and everything about
There's nothing obscene about
obscene. Feel free to tell us in the comments if the listeners like the set list. We got some cool stuff. Like Greg Klima seems like he's picking up what you're putting down, and Eric, and definitely Roscoe. I know my mom's all about it. I'm liking the Susie flashcard list, Kristen says.
Well, we have time for like a last song. What should that last song be, Heather?
Scene. No. All right. Well, I had seen there was something left on the cards that is unchecked. So, we got one song from this. It's either dealer's choice or that one. So, okay.
I mean, not to say you can't do all these songs again.
Oh, we can do
I don't
whatever
see
we
anybody
can do
tuned
whatever
in
we
that's
want.
going to be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
Friday,
But
Saturday.
apparently everybody knows somebody in Brown County, so there's that.
Not if you've been playing guitar.
He's happy. We're all good. It means I don't get, my makeup's all, I don't get all shiny. All right, let's go big and then not go home.
Find the one last thing open in Swansea,
Swansea.
Illinois, to get dinner.
Swansea. All right. It's like coming from everywhere.
Proved it, yeah. My guitar sounds better in the dark, like our faces, they are floating, souls protected. I think about it better in the dark, and I'm not gonna go soaking. I'm spoiled by your fingers. Pray let me spoil you with mine. I'll be so kind. Fingers pressing against the tension of attention. Shame to let this one go on to waste and let the have-nots have too soon. Let my fingers do all the walking. Yeah, rip that off. Give me time. That's what I'll be ripping off. No. This isn't all that I am thinking. I just let my body speak first. It's the forefront of hindbrain. It's the loudest of all my parts, and I'm not cover up my sorrow. Get it all and strike it down. I've come to you for holding. Please let me in. And I'd write love songs if I could. You know what I'd try and would. I'd compare you to a summer's day if I thought cliches. But I'll hold you up in darkness. I light the night with all your flame. If you let me, I'm gonna take everything that I can. Serenade this blank brick wall again, the edge is blurring. The morning sun is here, the morning sun is here, and it is burning. Time for me to be turning home again. I think about the time that you lose to me in spite of me. Well, all I can say is at least it's me, and you and I know the thoughts are churning. But I'm in the habit of spreading my mouth oh so wide. Not like I kiss and tell, but what the hell? I simply kiss and stand and sing. I'd write love songs if I could, you know I swear I would. I'm so angry every day, I'm never done fighting everything you are. Putting wings up from my ribs, I'll give you everything that you need from up the new gas. I'll kill the lights and watch you shining. I'll keep you shining. Oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Oh, oh, oh. I'll keep you shining. Oh, oh, oh. I'll keep you shining, shining. would sound better in the dark. That way you cannot see all of what is leaving me. I am an innocent eye so wide. It's a rarity. I'm catching light. I'm trying to make it to the daylight strikes and speaks to me in Germany. Well, speak to me of your face. Been out here in the Christmas lights. I've been out here in your eyes. I'm getting looser in my thinking. You're getting cooler every night. Play the game. You know I just might. I'd love songs if I could, you know, I swear I would. I'm so frightened every day, I'm never done running from everything you are. Splitting wings up the line, yes, I give you everything that you need. My bones, my breath, my teeth. I'd write love songs if you please. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, I'll keep you shining, oh,
Drums.
We have been, continued to be, and all is up in ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland. Presenting ourselves from a Lair in Belleville, Illinois. Swansea,
Why is it so hard
Illinois.
for you? Imagine a sea of swans.
Is that what they do? No.
Now you're going to remember it. Where are we, Rob?
That's gooses, though, aren't they?
Oh
What does swans
God.
do?
We're in the home of the, oh my God.
I was hoping, is that not, is that ruining the end of the live stream there?
I don't know.
Cool. That's not a swan. Oh. Well, I won't make that noise with them because apparently that's not the right language. You're looking for something. What are you up to?
I was looking for something.
What are you looking for? Well, you're not gonna. Are you gonna find
I
it?
might be able to.
Google search. ilyAIMY image search.
Is there an ilyAIMY image search?
Probably not very effective. I want dinner. We should go and stop and this and no. I get dinner.
Oh, I just totally found the journal entry where I heard Brad Yoder's song for the first time.
Nice.
I just stumbled into that while I was looking for something.
Well, Heather, I think you're gonna find that later because I think it's time to be done for the evening, and no one wants to not watch you search on because they can't see what you're doing. I mean, you could share your screen if you really wanted to.
I know, and I know I'm there. I'm totes there, but like we're just.
Thank you very much for joining us again. PayPal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo ilyAIMY if you want to throw anything in there. And have you really found it?
How do I share my screen?
Oh my God!
How do I share my screen?
Click. Present.
Where?
Down in the middle, next to settings. Present. It says present. I'm sorry, present.
Okay.
All right.
Share screen.
There you go. All right.
And then I'm gonna
Yup.
do this.
Yup.
And I'm gonna hit share.
Do not share tab audio.
Do not share tab audio.
Nope. Yep. And now you can.
Why?
You gotta select the tab. Yep.
Okay. So for those of you who said it's blurry, it's not up. Why is it not?
You gotta select it.
Oh my gosh, Robert. So there you go. That's the tattoo that's on my stomach, and that's the tattoo artist who did it. Because there were a few people who were like, it was blurry.
Well, then they should have joined us in person.
But I found it, though. I think we're good. That's all the show you get. We've shown you everything. I've shown you my belly. Hey, come here. I'm going to unshare my screen. I'm going to unpresent. Stop screen. And we're going to go back to this. Look at it. I did it. Look at me doing stuff. Come here. Come here. Can you come here?
Phone in my bra at this point.
That's no one's going to care.
No one will notice the phone in your bra. Just light those things up.
We wanna thank you for letting us take over your house.
I'm going to give you this thing, this token of our...
Yes, and
Yes.
make a set list that was like pretty
Make a
groovy.
set list, that's right.
I've never had artists do so many of my requests so many times. They usually just say, "Move away from the stage, ma'am."
Please step away from the stage. You're
I
scaring
don't
the
know
audience.
that, Bob Dylan.
You're scaring the drummer.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Next time they're near you, keep an eye on the webpage for information.
Oh,
You should go see them.
www.ilyAIMY.com.
Bye, everybody.